This is the second video in the first apartment series, and it's all about how much I spent on my first apartment essentials and furniture before I moved into my apartment. So in this video, I'm going over the exact number, like I have the exact number down to cents, and everything that I bought, like furniture, all the kitchen essentials, rugs, like I have everything that I got before I moved into my apartment. And then before we go any further in this video, I want to state an obvious, if you've seen some of my previous videos, is that I could have gotten a lot of the stuff for cheaper, or I could have gotten a lot of the stuff from like secondhand stores, and that would have saved me so much money. I came in here with not one thing, like every single thing in this apartment I bought with my own money, and so I didn't take anything from like my parents or any hand-me-down furniture. And if you're looking to save money, that is such a great way to go about it. I did kind of like a high-low situation, so I have things in my apartment that are more expensive, like a lot of the kitchen stuff I spent a little bit more money on because I knew that I would be having it for a really long time, and then some of the other things that I knew wouldn't be as permanent, I spent less money on. So I just wanted to say that because I'm going to give you exact numbers, and I don't want to freak you out, because you definitely can do it cheaper. And there's also a lot of things that I could have spent a lot more money on too. So I just wanted to say that before we got any further in the video. But there's a few things that I did that really helped me kind of feel like I'm not spending as much money, because it's really overwhelming to buy everything that you need for your apartment because it adds up so quickly. So there's three things that I did. The first thing that I did was I knew I was getting my first apartment for like an entire year before I moved in, and so I spread out my purchases for that entire year. And there was like an unused room at my dad's, which I was really lucky to have, and I went to Costco and I got like big tubs, and I would just put everything that I bought in there for my first apartment like over the entire year, so that when I moved into my apartment I had a lot of the stuff that I like needed. I basically had everything that I needed actually before I moved in. And then I did not buy like any decor. I only got the essentials. So there was like maybe a few decor things that I had, but almost everything that I bought was like fully it was just like the actual like not the bare minimum, because I got like rugs and stuff, but I didn't have throw pillows and I didn't have like picture frames or decorations like that. So the first thing that I did to help me save money was I spread out my purchases over the year, so it didn't feel like I was spending as much money. And then the second thing I did was I shopped sales. Like I majorly shopped sales. So I went like crazy on Black Friday. I got so much of the stuff I needed. I got my TV on Black Friday. I got my plates. Target surprisingly does sales, so I got like, that's where I got my plates from. A bed, I believe. There was just like, I knew what I wanted to get, and so I took advantage of the sales, which also helped me save money. And then the third thing that I did was all of the holidays leading up to getting my first apartment, so like my birthday and New Year's, I asked, or not New Year's, I don't know why I said New Year's, my birthday and Christmas, I asked solely for first apartment stuff. So like I literally would get like plates for Christmas, or for my birthday I got a Dyson vacuum, which is like the best birthday gift ever. So that helped too, because then that saved me money and I didn't have to spend my own money on it, which, like I said, when you're buying this amount of stuff, it adds up so quickly. So anything that you can get as a gift, it's obviously not the most exciting gift in the world, but you will appreciate it so much because you're not spending your own money on it. And then the fourth thing that I did, which I kind of forgot about, but this was huge, was I set a very strict budget for myself. And to set this budget, I kind of like went through and like fake picked out everything that I wanted. That way I knew like, okay, one, I could actually afford all of this, and two, it just kept me on track. So I made my budget in Excel, and my boyfriend's an accountant, so he gets like weirdly into making Excel sheets. So he kind of helped me put it together and make it set up like really well, and then I would just write everything in there. So I'd get like the exact cost. I would even include tax, because tax can add up on like some of the bigger purchases, and then I would include the link there too, and I would say if I purchased it yet or if I had not purchased it yet. And I also had like a notes in my phone, so I was kind of all over the place, but that way I could send like the notes to my parents for Christmas and stuff of like what I wanted, and then the Excel sheet I could track all of the numbers and make sure that I was staying on budget, and I could see like exactly how much I spent. And I actually have that Excel sheet so that you can download. It's like free. I like literally upload it to my website, and then you can just click it and download it to your own computer if you have Excel. And so hopefully that will keep you on track too, and it just really helped me. So I'll have the link for that in the down bar. But now let's get to the actual cost. So I have notes. I have notes where I wrote down. Okay, my complete total for everything that I bought for my apartment when I first moved in was, don't freak out, because remember I said that I bought everything new, but it was $5,643.81. So what that entails is I'm in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. So I bought beds for both of my apartment, for both of the bedrooms. I bought box springs, mattresses, sheets, duvets, rugs for the bedrooms, and then in the living room, and then nightstands for this bedroom. I did not get nightstands for the guest room when I first moved in. And then for the living room, I bought rugs. I have 2 layered rugs, so I bought rugs. And then I bought a coffee table, couch, TV. That's all I bought for the living, not all that I bought, but that is all I bought for the living room. So I didn't buy any decor for either of the things, either of the bedrooms, bedroom or living room. And then for the kitchen, I actually was gifted bar stools. So my godmother bought me my new bar stools. And then I bought plates. Okay, so I got plate sets from Target. I got cups, measuring spoons, serving utensils, like cookware. I forget what it's called, but like stove, like what you like make pasta in. I don't know why I'm blanking on that. And then I think that's really, oh, I got a blender too to make like smoothies. So I think that's it. And then in the bathrooms, I just got like a shower curtain for one of my bathrooms that needed it, and I got bath mats. So I really did not buy any decorations, and then slowly, like I've been in my apartment for the last 7 months now, and so now I'm slowly starting to decorate the spaces. Like the first space that I decorated was the living room, but like that's not even done yet. This bedroom I have not even touched. Like I got throw pillows, and then I got lamps, but like everything else I just randomly placed in here from like my college apartment, and I don't know, it's like not decorated at all. So I'm being really slow about it, and I'm budgeting for it, because I don't need, as much as I want to have a fully decorated apartment right away, like that just doesn't make sense. And so I'd rather spread it out like I'm doing. And it was such, well, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I was gonna do a section on my biggest regrets and what I would do again. And so my biggest regret in my apartment is that sometimes I would get so into the deal. And so like, for example, this bed, I do not like this bed anymore, but I got it at Macy's, and it was like $400 for the whole thing, which if you've been looking at beds, like a bed this substantial, you cannot find it for, and it wasn't even $400, it was like $239 on sale. And so I kind of got caught up in the price, and I wish that I would have just spent the extra. You can see how I need to pull this down. I'm just noticing the camera right now, but I wish I just would have spent like $400 extra dollars, which I know $400 is a lot, but now I already want a new bed, and I should have just bought the bed that I wanted right away instead of getting so caught up in the deal. And I realized that it's like my first apartment, so not everything has to be perfect, but that is probably my biggest regret, is that sometimes I didn't think purchases through enough because I just got so excited about like the sale it was on. And then the 2 pros that I have that I really suggest doing is getting stuff for holidays, like as gifts and stuff, and then also getting nicer silverware and just nicer kitchen stuff in general. Like the kitchen stuff is what I splurged on the most. Like I got the nice cups that I wanted from Williams Sonoma. I got the gold silverware that I wanted. I got the cookware that I wanted, and those are things that I'm gonna have for years. So like definitely unnecessary for your first apartment, but I am glad that I have those because I love them. I use them every single day. They've held up. I mean, it's only been 7 months, but they've held up so nicely. And yeah, I'm glad that I bought those. So the last section that I have written down in this video is the main places that I bought stuff. So in that $5,000, I bought the guest room bed from Walmart. That was super cheap. I got all of my bedding stuff from Amazon. I got a lot of stuff from Amazon actually. My rugs in my apartment are from Rugs USA. They were like the least expensive. My kitchen stuff was a mix. I got Target, Wayfair, and Williams Sonoma mostly, and then like some random Amazon stuff. My couch is from Ashley's. This bed is from Macy's. Target, honestly, Target, like I bought a ton of stuff from there. So, and if you're looking to save money, Target has a Room Essentials brand that has like stuff for so cheap. That's like, I got almost all of my college apartment stuff from Room Essentials. And it's just a really good brand if you're looking to save money. So, in total, my entire furniture and like all the stuff that I got before I moved into my apartment, so like the essentials that I needed to, well, the kind of essentials that I needed to survive, like let's be real, I didn't need any of this to survive, but was $5,643.81. So I hope that was helpful for you, and kind of just gave you some info into how much money furniture costs and how much money just getting an apartment is in general, because you have to think about not only the rent cost, the monthly rent cost, but how much everything's going to cost to furnish it. And like I said, I have that exact Excel sheet that I use to budget that you can download in the description bar, and hopefully that really helps you. So this was the 3rd video in the first apartment series. If you haven't watched the first and second one, the first one's going over how much my rent is and how much my utilities are, and then the second video is how much money I saved before actually moving into my first apartment. So hopefully that was really helpful for you. For more apartment decorating, cleaning hacks, organization tips, follow me on Instagram at @bySophiaLee and subscribe to my channel.